Forensics Detectors, look, I have our ozone analyzer and this is our ozone generator. I'm going to give you a quick demo to show you how fast the ozone gets detected. Because folks, I'm talking about our ozone analyzer 0 to 20 parts per million. A beautiful color display. As you could see, the ozone levels are going up. It is a beautiful color high definition screen, the side profile, the back profile, the other side profile, and at the top we have a nipple. The nipple that allows a tube to be connected so you could also undertake ozone sampling. And it has a large battery that lasts over 10 hours even while the pump is on. Yes, it has a micro pump. So what that means is that it's drawing the air onto the sensor. It's a forced system, folks. It's aspirated, so it has a pump. And that's actually an advantage because you can undertake very fast response measurements in an indoor situation. And at the same time, you can connect various probes. It comes as standard with a 4-foot telescopic probe. And at the end of the probe, we connect the tubing to the barb with our 1/8 standard inch silicone tubing, folks. So the setup is something like that. Or if that's not what you want, you may want it for personal analysis, personal protection. It has the back alligator clip. You could pop it on your man or on your belt. Very, very nice indeed. Now, I did mention the personal ozone generator, and we sell these as bump testers for these ozone detectors, folks. It's a special product that Dr. Kaz has developed for forensics detectors and all the ozone analyzers that we sell. Now, Dr. Kaz, what does the package come with? Well, it comes with your ozone analyzer 0 to 20 parts per million in range with 0.1 ppm resolution. It comes in a nice aluminum case where everything fits in very, very nice and organized. It comes with your USB charger, and that's the nice thing about this. It's powered by USB power, so you could use any smartphone charger to also power this unit and to recharge it. It comes with your USB cable, and it comes with some extra tubing just in case you need it. It also comes with a nice color manual, and all the checklist is there, tick, 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 and you also get a stamp and signature from the engineer to make sure everything you purchased is in the package, so you have that to double check. And most important, that Dr. Kaz always advocates is calibration. If the unit or any gas detector is poorly calibrated, then you have a bad detector. No matter what brand it is, no matter how good the sensor is or how much you've paid for it, it's totally somewhat secondary. What is primary is its calibration. Number one, you have to make sure it's calibrated to NIST traceable sources. When it comes to ozone, it's even more tricky than a normal gas calibration because ozone is an unstable gas. Ozone degrades with time. So when you have ozone molecules in the air, it's actually changing. So there's no such thing as a stable ozone measurement in an outdoor or indoor environment. There is no such thing as something like that, folks, because ozone degrades. It has a decay time. Now, what does that mean when it comes to calibration? It means you need sophisticated calibrator equipment to produce regulated ozone at a stable level. And that only comes from certain unique laboratories in the United States. And we are set up here at Forensics Detectors in our laboratory to undertake calibration of ozone. And that's why we sell our ozone detectors. We calibrate them here in Los Angeles, and we provide you with a dated and signed calibration certificate with your ozone detector to give you the confidence that the unit is accurate. It's operating accurately. That's what good calibration means. It's going to operate accurately. And when people call Dr. Kaz, how accurate is your unit? Forget about accuracy, folks. It's all about calibration. Calibration provides you with the accuracy. I hope you understand that very intimate connection. Now, with that said, not only does ozone degrade in the air with bumping into other gas molecules, nitrogen, oxygen, and others, it also bumps into larger molecules, condensation, moisture, and water molecules in the air. So if you have variance in humidity or high humidity, it's also going to increase the decay time. So you're going to have less ozone. Very important for those people that do vaporizing using ozone for disinfecting purposes. In addition, I do not encourage you to use a probe. That is the last thing you want to be doing. If you have to, you must use a probe, but understand, as the ozone molecules go through the tubing, no matter if you use Teflon or silicone or no matter what the material of the tubing is, it will degrade because you're increasing the probability of an ozone molecule to decay. It's going to be bumping into molecules in the air, and it's going to decay the actual ozone concentration. So you could be reading 1 ppm after it goes through your probe and tubing, but in fact it's 2 or 3 ppm at the end of the tube. With that said, Dr. Cos, why don't you calibrate it with a tube on? Well, we don't know if customers are going to use the tube or the probe or without the probe, so we calibrate without the probe. It's a very important fact to note, especially those technicians that want high accuracy, especially for the students, PhD students, master students, or technicians working in a high performance laboratory and you're undertaking certain processes and laboratory experiments. You need to know these subtleties. Very, very important. There's a lot to consider when you're undertaking ozone measurements. Don't be one of those people that just pick up anything and I want to take my ozone measurement now and I bought this $99 item from Amazon and let's go and take a measurement. Folks, you will fail. Please spend a few extra minutes to understand the various issues when it comes to ozone measurements. And if you have any problems, look, Dr. Kaz is a computer geek. He's always on the computer responding to customers' questions, technical questions and emails. So feel free to drop me an email if you have any other concerns or interesting questions that you may be undertaking. Look, I hope that all helps, folks. Till then, be well, be safe, and see you soon.